Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
Yo, hope you're having a dope day and thank you for tuning in. This is the Sneaker Podcast, Season 6, Episode 28. My name is Christopher Chu and I'm joined by the Titan known as Mr. 2, Sean Collard.
Hey now.
Hey now, brown cow.
Wow.
And of course, we have the freak that goes low. What's up, Chloe?
Wow.
What's up, guys?
Listen to these intros.
I mean, I had the opportunity. Mike couldn't make it this week, but we are sure to miss him dearly.
Mm-hmm.
As always, the Sneaker Podcast is brought to you by our favorite sneaker cleaner, Sneaker Logic. Totally organic, totally homemade in Sean's kitchen.
That's right. It's just dish soap, everybody. Kidding.
It's a great sneaker cleaner. You can find them at sneakerlogic_official on Instagram. You should find the link for their site to purchase any of their goodies. Be sure to use our code TSP15
Yes, sir.
for 15% off your purchase. Hey, I've been using mine a lot, man. I'll tell you about my camping trip, but definitely useful.
Oh, right. You're on a camping trip. That's true.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you guys a little teaser too. My brother's got some stuff in the works here. He's got some wipes coming. Ooh,
oh, yo.
Shit. Sneaker Logic wipes are on the way.
Okay. You called it. It better happen.
He told me it's happening. I'm just throwing it out there. I wouldn't ruin it.
Nice.
All right, let's start the podcast like we always do with what we wore on feet today. How about we go with Chloe?
Yo. Yeah. So I wore some New Balance 993 in the gray colorway. Yeah.
Great day here, so it worked out. It matches.
Yeah, it was a weird day weather-wise. Like
Very weird day.
Not hot, but not cool.
Yeah, it was
Very
like
humid.
Cool but very humid.
Yeah,
Yes. The dew point was not what I had hoped it would be today.
Holy cow! It was
gloomy.
probably elevated with the low ceiling.
Yes, the barometric pressure was wreaking havoc with my brain today.
Oh man.
Yeah. So your great New Balance matched the skies in Montreal.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And
it's an all Montreal pod today. Look at that.
All Montreal pod. Who needs a Toronto faction?
Who needs
keep listening to us, but whatever. Sean, what did you wear on feet today?
Had to take my wifey to an appointment today, and for that, I wore my Air Max 3 Radiant Red, a.k.a. Air Max 90 Infrared.
Yeah.
Super comfortable.
Let's do a little test. Chloe, is that shoe at your front door?
No, it is not.
Oh, it's not. my pair is at the front door.
Is it?
Yeah.
My pair is now because I wore them today. Yes, but I
Right.
don't really normally keep them at the front door.
One day we'll align, like without
One day.
knowing.
Yes,
we'll align. We'll have
That would have been cool. That would have been cool. A 3 for 3.
My pair is still DS, and I don't know if that's a good thing.
Oh,
Well-
because the more it stays yes, the closer it gets to out the door.
Yeah, it's like, why am I not wearing them? I don't
Yeah.
know. It might tie into our meet today.
Oh, maybe. True.
Maybe.
But I do have to say that I was never a super huge, fan of the Air Max 90 wears. But once you put it on feet, something happens.
They do, yeah. Especially this is much more of a sleek look to the new retro. It's really
Those
really nice.
pictures, those comparison pictures,
Yeah.
really do the thing, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
That toe
maybe I
box
should
is
pull 'em
super
out.
sleek.
Yeah, you need to see like I think 2015 versions side by side with the 2020,
Different
2020,
ballgame.
21, 20, 2020.
2020, yeah.
2020.
30th anniversary. Is 20,
Yeah, makes you happy. Look, like even our good friend Cubicle 38,
right.
shout out Frank. He
Frank.
got a pair and he went bonkers. He loved them. He picked up a pair of Volt and then a
nice.
pair of the purple right after.
Nice. Oh, I don't have the purple. I love the purple. Yeah.
He's an Air Max man.
Big time.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
Love it.
All right.
What did you wear, Chris?
Oh shit! I almost forgot to say. Eh? Today I had to take my kid to take his get a second shot.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. The circle complete, except for the little one, but whatever. I wore some Kobe 4 in the Milwaukee Bucks colorway. I don't know what they call that type of green, but it's a Kobe 4 Protro. It's not because the Bucks won. I just had that color.
Yeah. I feel like it's like is it like a forest green or something like that, or
deep forest green? Something.
Deep forest green. Okay.
Yeah, pine nut green or something.
Pine needle green. Got it.
Yeah, I needed something robust. It was a 15-minute trip. It was pretty fast.
Right.
No more lineups these days.
Yeah.
That was quick. Let's get into our most favorite segment of the podcast, and it is called New Shoes.
Oh man, we need Mike here so he can do the zooming in and all that shit.
I don't do that.
We don't know how to. We don't know how to do it.
He pushes a button somewhere.
There's a button somewhere on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone have something cool that they want to talk about?
I have a pickup, and it's nothing major, so I'll go first, maybe.
Yeah.
So I picked these up, and I actually was hoping to get. So I went to my my wife's brother's wedding last week, which I mentioned on our interview with Jimmy.
Right.
And I was hoping to get these in time for the wedding because I felt they would go probably a little bit better with the suit than my Air Jordan 11 Jubilees. But actually, my wife said, no, I like how the Jubilees look. So I was happy with her, feeling about that because I wore them and it's done now. So anyway, but these were something I picked up off eBay from a seller here in Canada, and I was very happy to get them because they're the Jordan. They call them the Jordan 1 center court. But to me, they're just Jordan center. There's nothing really a Jordan 1 about it except for the midsole and outsole. The rest of the shoe there's nothing about a Jordan 1 about it. But yeah, so this is a black and white colorway of the Air Jordan center court or Jordan center court. And I thought these would look dope with my charcoal gray suit.
Yeah.
But it's irrelevant because they didn't show up in time.
Right.
But yeah, so got these. And this is my first pair of sneakers from eBay with an authentication tag.
Oh, look at that!
As you can see that on the zooms on the YouTube. And yeah, so it was funny too because I opened the box, and first of all, love the leather's really nice on these. I think it's even nicer than the leather on the white pair that I have. But I opened the box and this fell out. It's a net magnetism sticker.
That's so funny.
Whoever got them from NetMag, and so shout out to NetMag. I did not get them from NetMag. I got them from eBay, but they were below retail. So hey, I'll take it. Great deal on those sneakers, and yeah, very very happy to have them. I'll wear them at some point with the suit. I'm sure.
Next wedding.
Yeah,
next wedding. Well, my brother's getting married next summer, so
there you go.
We'll see. Yeah, we got a year to decide. I also got a couple of sneaker adjacent things, if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is something I picked up. I was in the airport in Calgary on the way home. Not a sneaker at all, obviously, but I went into a magazine, one of those they have magazines and drinks and all that kind of crap at the airport. And the first thing I saw was this Jordan magazine.
Oh,
I'm like, is he still playing? They're still pumping out these Jordan magazines? And so there were two of them left on the shelf. I grabbed both of them because I thought either give them to my brother or something, or whoever wanted one, or I might just cut one up and make a little collage because I'm like a very artsy like that. But I'm not really. So I grabbed this Jordan magazine, commemorative Jordan magazine. I'm like, it's every year. I can't believe it's like where he hasn't played in since 2003. So we're talking 18 years, and there's still magazines coming out. Nothing really haven't seen in it. But I grabbed it.
It's just Jordan. It's not like
it's
Slam magazine.
Literally cover to cover. It's Jordan.
It's just Jordan.
It's just Jordan. There's no. I don't see it's published by any other brand of any kind. It's just says Jordan on it.
Not even.
So maybe he's starting his own magazine. I don't know.
No advertisements. I can see usually the back page is an advertisement.
Yeah. No. I don't even see any ads in here at all. No. Nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, front and back is like Jordan to Jordan. Crazy. So I found that, pickup. And then thank you. And then I found this. I don't know how. I think it popped up on YouTube, and it's a Michael Jordan video I'd never seen before or heard of before. Anyway, and it's called Sports Illustrated Michael Jordan on and off court. And I saw somebody posted on YouTube, and I was like, "What the fuck? Michael Jordan on and off court? What the hell is that?" I thought I knew everything about Michael Jordan, and apparently there was a Sports Illustrated pumped this out. It's basically Michael Jordan Airtime, which is like the third video that they like promotional video they released after Come Fly With Me and Michael Jordan's Playground. So it's basically that with some other added bonus footage in it that Sports Illustrated pumped out. So they got you. Hey, there's a brand new video, but it's basically Airtime. But then so I saw it on YouTube and I was like, you know what? Let me just look this up. And somebody was selling it on Amazon for $15, completely wrapped and everything still. So
is that a VHS?
It's a VHS, man. It's what a VHS. I have a VCR and it still works.
I have a question. Are you gonna unwrap it?
I don't know yet because I don't really need to because it's on YouTube. But for $15, I thought, I'll add this to the little Michael Jordan collection.
Keep it on the side.
Yeah,
it's pristine.
Even got the little blue seal there. So
the FBI warnings.
The FBI knows that I haven't tampered with it. Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
So I thought that's pretty cool. Whatever, $15, I'll add it to the collection. There you go. Those are my pickups for the week.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Hey, so do you plan on completing the grand slam of authenticity tags? You know, you got the StockX, you got the eBay.
I got the eBay.
Right. If you get the, I don't know.
Is there another one? Isn't there another one?
There's other ones.
Is there another tag?
Goat doesn't do a tag, do they? Like Goat or Grailed or any of those?
I think they use like another company. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know, man, but I'm loving this eBay tag. It looks super sharp.
Nice.
Not as nice as the StockX tag, I have to say though.
Nice.
It looks almost like they've accidentally stuck a toy to my. Like it looks like a child's little,
like a air freshener.
Yeah, or an air freshener, exactly. And this is like really
so you can't steal shit from the store.
Oh
exactly.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like too. Yeah, it looks like a security tag. Yeah. So that's pretty cool though. But the net mag sticker was the thing. That was like,
I like when you mix your new shoes with other new apparel or new trinkets. Yeah. You know, keeps it lively.
Keeps everybody on their toes.
Yeah, I better go next because
quite the pickup.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go next because I think Chloe has like a ton of something.
I bet he does.
Oh no. Mail was slow. I don't know.
I got in the mail. They finally landed the black pair of the Nigel Sylvester Go shorts.
Those are not the Sean Go shorts. Those are the Nigel Sylvester Go shorts.
No. The Sean Go shorts are under my current shorts.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's what he told me. There he is. He has a side business. He sells his shorts. Like I ordered the black pairs before the red pairs. The red pairs shipped with like FedEx, and they got to me like within like the next day, 2 days later.
Yeah.
This one went through USPS, and it took a good week and a half-ish. Right. I went on a little trip during this weekend. I got back home and bam, they were at the door. So, in the mailbox. So that was really cool. Do you guys favor the quicker shipping with maybe a little bit of fees? You know, like duties or something, or the longer shipping with the no fees? Because this had no fees. USPS one was no fees. Quite happy about that.
Yeah, I think I prefer no fees. Yeah, I'd rather no fees.
No fees, huh?
Yeah, unless like I'm like these the Jordan center courts I was hoping to get. They were supposed to. I mean, the seller was in Brampton, Ontario.
Oh,
and so I thought there might be a chance because I think I ordered them on like the Wednesday maybe, and I thought maybe it could get here quick, and then I saw them going. The notification I got was being shipped to the eBay authentication center. I'm like, oh shit! I didn't realize they were going to be authenticated. Who's faking a Jordan center course?
Yeah, right.
So
they never came in.
It got here Monday. Yeah, exactly. It got here Monday, the day I got to Calgary. So, well.
No, Jubilee. I agree with the wifey. Jubilee was the way to go. I think
it was. Yeah, I agree with. I agree. I think the Jubilee it was a little more fancy, and but you're right, Chloe. It did it came here quick for being authenticated and everything.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And your pants fell over those shoes really well.
Oh, thank you.
Sometimes with high tops and dress pants.
Well, that was a thing too that I thought. You know what the Jordan 11s were like, because they hug your ankle. I thought they felt nicer on my foot. The pants felt nicer on the foot, and also if you wear a low cut. It may not fall as nice. It might fall nice, but then it might not. So
I don't think anyone would have noticed they were sneakers. They would just notice that there's a white midsole and thought you were a bit weird. I don't know.
Well, they thought it was weird with the Jubilee
But that's
11s.
like doing it on purpose. The other one's like, this guy doesn't know how to put on shoes.
yeah.
He forgot his shoes.
Yeah, everybody knows that I'm a sneaker person, so they were looking for something different, and they got it.
You want it? You got it.
I'm here to entertain people.
Yeah. All right, Chloe. Hit him.
Go for it.
So it was an exciting week for pickups, but only one pair came in.
What?
I thought I would have everything by now. Yeah,
man.
Only one pair came in.
Okay.
It was lots of fun because the first day, it basically, I hunted down the Jounds, the Vans Jounds, the skate mids, and the first colorway to come out was the black. And the black pair, I was actually at the zoo, and I was freaking out. I was like, man, I have to deal with the kids, deal with the animals and all that stuff. How am I going to do this release? And I was telling my wife, like, when you hear my phone go off, that means I have 5 minutes, and I need 10 minutes of alone time to lock it down. And I was like, I thought it was an L right away. But I got pretty lucky. I actually scored 2 pairs.
Wow.
It was like cart, easy. And then the second time around, it's actually faster because I don't have to log back into my PayPal. It remembers everything.
Yes.
So it's just like PayPal and then choose with what do you want to pay with, like your credit card or a balance or whatever. And it was done. Boom. So that pair came in the mail. And then the following day, it was the brown. And then the day after, it was the olive. And those shoes did not come in yet. And what are we today? We're Monday?
Yeah.
We're Tuesday.
No.
Tuesday. We're Tuesday.
We're Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. I got
That is
these
weird.
on
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Wednesday. So I was expecting a pair of
so
shoes.
it's a 3-pack. It's a 3-pair pack, and every day they were releasing one colorway. So the first day was
Monday,
a Tuesday or Monday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay, Monday,
Right.
Tuesday, Wednesday. So Monday they released the black pair at noon. Tuesday the brown pair at noon. Wednesday the greenish pair at noon. Yeah. So I got the black pair too, but I didn't show it because I figured Chloe had like 6 pairs to show us,
Exactly.
So I ended up doubling every single colorway.
Oh man.
I don't know how Chloe did it because
I guess no one was going for my size, right? I got a pair for me. I got a pair for the wifey. I didn't even show them to the wifey. I don't even know if she's going to like this. I don't know if she could even rock it. We'll see. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, the black colorway was kind of like an easy pickup. And I was like, okay, hopeful for the other colors because I kind of wanted the green all said and done. But brown went really fast and green was like instant. For me and my size,
Ultra fast.
I just couldn't get them. But you know how you get – it's that thing where you put it in the cart and then you choose a payment method and then you're like, click next page. Oh, sold out. It's still in your cart, but it's sold out.
Yeah.
So, a lot of that. But yeah, you're lucky, man. 2 pairs.
Yeah, 2 pairs. And it was so
It's
smooth.
Yeah, the shipping was super fast on the black pair. I got them, I think, the next day. I was surprised. But then also, Jound is in Montreal, like based out of Montreal.
Right. That helps.
But I think it got shipped from Toronto though.
Mine came from somewhere in this province, so I don't know. Yeah.
Oh
All in
no,
all.
it was from downtown. It was from Montreal.
Right.
But it's just weird. Like I got the black one so quick, and I was like looking out the window on Thursday, looking out the window on Friday. Yesterday, nothing. Today I got an email saying that it would come tomorrow.
Oh,
So
there you go. That's still pretty quick. We're too spoiled, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
way too spoiled.
Yeah.
But I'm super happy with the pickup. It's been a while. I haven't got a pair of Vans, so yeah.
So do you
I
think
gotta
you're going to
match up
keep
some fits.
both pairs of each colorway?
Well, one I can't fit. One is definitely the wifey's size.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So no.
So no, 1 pair for me, and if she doesn't like them, I don't know. I'll have to get rid of it. Hopefully
Yeah.
she'll like them. Then we could twinsy, But
I'm just gonna throw my pair on this stack of John boxes that you see on my right here.
No,
or left.
man.
Yeah, but that's
Those are all
it.
Jowns?
But those are Reebok Johns.
Right.
And then I'll put the Vans right on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my John pile. John pile.
John
Yeah.
Pa. You're
John
quite
Pa.
talented by being able to point to the boxes behind you on the
I've had
on camera.
practice, you know.
You're like
left, right.
a
Yeah.
weather person on the
Oh
news.
my gosh, whether if I could land a job. Okay.
Yes.
Guys, I have a story to tell you. Like this past weekend, I went camping.
Yes.
I mentioned it on the other podcast, the Traffic Boys podcast, how we drove to the point where we had no more signal on our phones.
Oh man.
So I had to spend 3.5 days, no signal, no contact to the outside world. And knowing that, I said, well, let's go all out. And I was wearing, while driving, a pair of quality swimwear, like the swim trunks.
Wow.
Right? It was a blue pair.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked down at my crotch and I said, you know what? I'm wearing these the whole weekend.
Wow.
Oh, snap.
Every day I am not showering.
You're welcome, crotch.
Every day
Wow.
for those 3.5 days, I would wear those shorts. Like not to sleep and all that, switch out while I sleep. But during the day, when daylight comes, boom, shorts go back on.
Wow. So it's a good thing we have a sponsorship with Quality because you're gonna need another pair of shorts.
I need another pair of shorts. I did it.
You're gonna
because,
burn those now.
Yeah, I did it because I knew I had another pair. So these are swim trunks, which is
right.
the whole beauty of it is we were less than 5 minutes away from a beach walking
Nice.
distance.
Oh, nice.
So I would eat breakfast, then walk straight to the beach, straight into the water.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I did it, guys. There was one moment where I thought maybe I should switch out, and but no. I had another pair of quality shorts staring at me from the bag. I said, no, we're going with this pair.
You stay in that bag.
Yeah. I went 3.5 days. All
Man.
quality all the time.
I mean,
And
at least you're going and sort of bathing in the water in the lake.
in the lake. Yeah. Refreshing is what I like to say.
Refreshing.
I'm refreshing myself.
Yeah.
And no socks too. It was a no socks weekend.
No sock, no underwear.
Wow.
No sock. Well, there's like an inner.
There's
underwear.
a lining. There's a lining,
Yeah,
but let's be serious. There's no underwear in there.
Some might say there's support. There's enough.
There's support.
there.
There's no underwear. There's support.
It was very freeing, very liberating.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the perfect feeling for the whole camping trip. And
for sure.
it got chilly at night, but I stayed in the shorts and t-shirts the whole time.
Jeez.
I felt.
You felt you were on
woodsy.
vacation. You felt,
Yeah.
You were definitely on vacation.
Man of the woods. That's what I felt like.
Yeah.
It was great. Have you guys been rocking your quality?
Of course.
Yeah.
Every day. From my chino shorts this afternoon for the errands. And every day I wear something quality related.
I mean, it's getting a bit chillier these evenings, right? So I'm looking forward to busting out some more pants, that's for sure. I do believe they have a back to school sale going on right now.
They do.
So if you guys pay attention, every day they have like a special discount happening on a particular type of item. So you got to keep tabs on what they're doing. Go check them out on Instagram at Kuwallatee, Kuwallatee. You can use our code. 20 TSP is our code.
20 TSP.
Right? I think that's it.
That's almost hoodie time.
That's it. It is, and I just got the Thunder hoodie, the tie-dye Thunder. I think it's called the Thunder. I just got that. I'm really looking forward to rocking that this fall.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hoodie season's coming. That's for sure. I had to wear a hoodie to sleep. Felt good.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I mean, just felt good to wear a hoodie.
Yeah,
again,
sure.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Let's go into flooding our feeds. Sean Collard.
Uh-oh.
I need you to explain something to us, maybe.
Sure.
The Air Jordan 36 was officially unveiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
We've seen it.
We've seen it already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But this is an official unveiling, you see. It's officially on their website. It's officially all over their social media channels. It's they're a pair released yesterday. So yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday. Pair released yesterday, the white and gold pair. Called Glory. The nickname is Glory because it's, I guess, honoring the gold medal in the Olympics they just won. And I guess they were banking on, hoping they wouldn't have to be the silver glory. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
true, man.
It was the only one by like 5 points against France. But yeah, I'm excited. I love the silhouette. I love it. And we got a few hits, few nods to the Air Jordan 6.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. I love how they do that. It's like not a completely different design, obviously, completely different technology, obviously, and thankfully, because you wouldn't want to be using 30-year-old technology on your feet nowadays playing basketball.
Yeah.
But they just give like little hints, little nods to its predecessor from 30 years ago. So it's they got the little lace pouch in the front that's on the Jordan 6. They added that. The fin, they've kind of redesigned it, but they have the fin that would be so the Jordan 6 was modeled after Michael Jordan's Porsche that had a big fin on it. So that's why the Jordan 6 has a fin that you sort of made into a pull tab. But the Jordan 36 has an actual fin that looks like a sports car fin, but it has that hit of the whatever the colorway will be. Like if there's an infrared colorway, they'll have the infrared hit on that fin. But yeah, very dope looking sneaker, very sleek looking sneaker. Looking forward to getting a pair.
I'm sure happy that the time of the 35 is over. I wasn't a fan of that one.
You weren't? I love the 35. Oh, I love the 35, especially the 35 low. Actually, the 35 low is a really nice looking sneaker, in my opinion.
I love the 34. I want a pair. Should hunt for a pair.
Yeah,
and I'm glad to jump straight to the 36.
Wow, you didn't like them that much?
Yeah, the tongue. Jordan 5 tongue's not my thing.
Oh, wow. See, I love the 35 tongue. That's probably why I like the 35 so much. Or the 5 tongue.
So on a scale of 1 to must have, Olympic colorways on let's say like
on a Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah, must have. Yeah.
Must have, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I regret this is not having a pair.
You've never had a pair?
No, I've had the Olympic 6.
Okay.
But I never got the 7 because I wasn't a super 7 fan.
Right.
But
maybe that's your new move, your next move then, because you're
sort
of a 7 guy now.
I'm sort of like I own one pair.
Yeah, you got the Bordeaux, man. That's it. But yeah, I love the Olympic 7 obviously because obviously Michael Jordan wore that. I have the 2012 release of the Jordan 6 Olympic.
Yeah.
One of the most uncomfortable sneakers I've ever put on my feet. So I've only worn it,
or just Jordan 6.
Just that release. I don't know. I don't own any from other ones from that era. Oh, I do own the 2014 white infrared. I never got the black infrared. I got the white infrared, the sport blue. I think that's it. I got from that era. But that's the most uncomfortable, the cheapest materials I've ever felt.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember the leather being glossy.
Yeah, the 2012 Olympic 6 is not that bad in terms of the quality of the leather, but the step in comfort, it just isn't any. It's like it feels like you're walking on a piece of cardboard. It's pretty bad.
I researched Jordan 7 Olympic and I looked at the date that they released and I was like, it's a bit too far.
Was it 2012 the last one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so that's pretty.
It's a bit too far. Years. I would only have a few years and I would have to find a really good pair. So
they don't really. I mean, you could probably wait. I'm sure there'll be other 7s that come out, but they don't. The 7 doesn't, generally speaking, crumble or anything. It just
soul separate.
Just a little soul separation. You can just reglue it, but. By 514 restorations.
True that.
But yeah, it's true. If you don't really want to buy a sneaker that's 9 years old and have to worry about it.
I just figured I'll wait for the next run.
Yeah, for sure.
Next run. We're gonna do that. Yeah, I like it. I like
shoes. Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
When I saw these shoes, the 36 for the first time, it made me think right away of Under Armour Currys. I don't know why.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
I have white and gold just stamped in my head, and I'm like, I think of the Currys right away.
For sure.
The latest Curry, Curry 8.
No, there was a. I think no, it was another older Curry. I think that I know what you're talking about, Chloe. It's for sure. It has a similar kind of feel to it.
I think
but
it was
has
just
a jump
color,
man,
the
so that's all I
silhouette.
care about.
It was Jordan, right? But
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
When I see gold shoes, I'm like, Under Armour
White and gold,
really
yeah.
did a lot of pair of gold shoes.
Yeah, that's true.
A couple of pairs.
That's true.
I like that all their young players got their
own
kind of their
sort
signature
PE.
one.
Yeah. And they're all releasing like that. That's which is not
Yeah.
really often done with a PEs.
Yeah.
So that they all have like Luca has his own, and
yeah, I'm gonna look for
Jason
Luka,
Tatum has his own,
Tatum pair for sure.
Yeah.
Even Zion. Like I'm a fan of all these guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Zion's sneaker's not that bad looking. Also, I mean, it's been out for a little while now, but I don't mind.
Yeah, it's a good price point.
Yeah,
in
for
Canada
sure.
here is like 160.
Yeah,
and like
which is-
they've been out for a while, so I'm seeing a
They're
discount.
already
coming.
going on sale. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
They got to do more of those.
Yeah.
Like signature lines for those players.
Or for Zion in particular.
No, signature players.
Yeah. Yeah, I
They
agree.
should sign more. Make their like back in the day that the whole marketing of being Team Jordan, having your own
Yeah.
shoe and like Vin Baker and all that back then was great.
Yeah.
But also it
Eddie
didn't
Jones.
work as well. Like it did well then,
Yeah.
but no one knows who those players are now.
But like Melo had his own run of his own sneaker, his signature sneaker too, and it did well initially, I think, but then it sort of fell off as he got older.
It does well for
But-
performance in
Mhm.
terms of you're buying it just to ball in, but not
Yeah.
to walk around the streets.
And
like
the
even
price point,
the-
the price points are usually a little cheaper too than the regular Jordan. So I think people are drawn to that as aspect as well.
Yeah. I think Melo had like two good pairs, the 1.5 and the 5.5. Something like that.
Yeah. And he had like 13 pairs, so that's not saying much about his signature
Yeah.
line.
But like, I mean, like CP3 is, I don't know if his line's still going on.
I think so. I
See,
don't know.
there you go.
I don't even know.
No one can confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Westbrook's, I actually play in Westbrook's. So
Oh, there
why
you go.
not?
The why
I
nots?
play in
Yeah.
the why nots. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
comfy for my feet.
They look nice.
Right. Another pair of Jordan 1 low shattered backboard. No, I don't know if you guys saw pictures of these. The orange doesn't really look orange to me. I don't know if it's the way
Does
they
it?
shot the photo. It's like a red orange to me.
I thought it was a
Oh.
Chicago at first.
Right? Because it would
I
look
see what you're
red.
saying.
Yeah. That's supposed to be releasing August 26th, which is soon. I don't know if just the fact that it's called a shattered backboard is enough to carry this shoe or not.
Oh yeah, it's a darker orange. Look at that.
Yeah.
Huh. I like that they're using the sort of OG cut of the Jordan ones. Like they're not like there's some OG detailing too with where the placement of the wings logo on the heel is OG.
Mhm.
The swoosh is obviously smaller, but I like them. I think I don't know that I'd get them, but yeah, they're pretty dark. That orange is dark. Yeah, you're right. Shit.
How hot are you guys on Jordan 1 lows? I mean, Sean, you kind of did or didn't buy a Jordan 1 low, the center court.
Yeah, I bought the particle grays, and I wore
Yeah,
those recently for the
true.
first time, and I liked how they look on my feet. I like how so I'm warm, and I have a bunch of Jordan 1 lows that I've never worn before, from like 2015, 2016. Actually wore them to the one I wore one pair of the shadows to the shadow lows to the rehearsal dinner for the so I was sneakered up for that wedding.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I like a Jordan 1 low. I'm not it depends, like if it's got like I'm looking at like the older, like some of the Jordan 1 lows are just not, I don't know. It's like the mids. It's like there's something about certain mids and certain Jordan 1 lows. I don't know. They look cheap. I don't know what it is. They're not cheap, but they look cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know if the shades of the colors they're using or what it is, but
I have a theory.
It's
If
not
they're
a
like-
high. That's the problem.
I guess so.
If they were like white, mostly white, as one of the main panels of the shoe,
Mm-hmm.
not as great as if it were like a black. So the Shadow 1 low, I find it to be a great shoe.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, for sure.
But like this pair,
And the Royals, the black Royal one low is really
they look
nice.
great.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a good call. I think that's right. The black, predominantly black colorway is a better look on a low.
Yeah. Darker colorways.
Although the white particle gray looks better with shorts and low socks. I found like I couldn't do that because I wore
sock.
What?
A crew sock.
A crew sock? No, like a low sock, like a no-show sock. I wore a no-show sock, and I wore my light gray chino shorts from Quality. Shout out. And I liked how it looked. I don't think I could have pulled that off with the black and shadow gray. No, I couldn't have. It wouldn't look good on my feet. I don't think. I think I'll go from going no-show sock. It has to be a white sneaker.
Yeah. Well, what you can try, I think, if you're gonna go crew sock, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need a shorter short.
Right. Like a real nut hugger.
That's what I'd like to see you in.
I knew it.
That's my goal.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I actually like the shattered backboard.
You like this one?
I think
I like
I'm
it.
looking at I think I like it.
I looked at 4 different images and I'm like, sold. I know what I'm wearing now with these things.
Oh wow, he's already got a fit in mind. Look at that.
Is it because it looks like a Chicago?
Yes. And not only that, the black laces. I don't know why. I like those black laces. It
Like
pops
Chicago.
out really nice.
Yeah.
With the swoosh.
Yeah, Sean,
like
what do
them.
you put in your Chicago ones?
Black
Red laces?
Black.
Black,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Black laces do it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Okay, so we're 2-4, 1 against. Jordan 4 Lightning. We've talked about this one before, but the release date is creeping up on us, August 28th. The more pictures I see, the more I kind of want it.
I'm still a no for those for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know why. I don't. There's something about an all yellow Ford doesn't do it for me.
It's like Pikachu on my feet.
That's actually the reason why I want them. An
There you
all
go.
yellow shoe.
There you
It's
go.
weird.
There you go.
Do you think it will be a tough release?
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
I don't know why, but I think because I try to think about how everybody like we've talked about this many times, but everybody wanted the Mocha 3s to come back, and they came back and they sat, and everybody wanted the cool gray 4s and come back and they sat. But for some reason, this nickname Lightning 4s somehow I think is going to be more popular than the others.
And I think people are smartening up because they realize that now, like today, if I look for a Mocha 3, $500. If I look for a Black Hack 4, I'm paying $400.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
all those that were sitting, they will eventually gain value.
Well, yeah, those were all released prior to the Last Dance coming out, right?
True.
So there's been a Last Dance effect, and now everything's a shit show in terms of pricing.
Yeah.
Reseller prices.
And
But so yeah, I don't. But I guess people, if they sell well, it'll only be because people are going to want to resell them. That's my guess.
yeah.
They're going to sell. The value will go up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice shoe when you look at it just like that. I just can't picture it.
Like wearing an
on a
outfit
whole
with it.
outfit.
It's a summer shoe.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Is it? I
Yeah.
guess. I wouldn't
think
say it's
so.
a great summer shoe, but it's a summer shoe.
It's a summer shoe.
Yeah.
It's a summer shoe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All
Or
right.
ball in it. Fuck it.
Ball in it. No. Travis Scott was seen wearing an Air Trainer 1.
Ooh.
Right. So Air Trainer, let's talk about Air Trainer 1 first of all, to see how we feel about Air Trainer 1.
I love
How
them.
many Air Trainer 1 do you own?
I have one low and one mid. Yeah, that's what I have. So two pairs.
Are they both chlorophyll?
One's chlorophyll, one's white and red. The low is white and red.
Okay.
Yeah.
I own the 112 Air Trainer 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's the only Air Trainer that I still own. Something about it doesn't look sleek to me. The front's fine.
Right.
It's the back. I find the back
It does look odd from the back. Yeah. It's got like a chunky ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. So for me, it looks like I wouldn't move. It doesn't look right with shorts, and it doesn't quite look right with pants.
Yeah, it is it is an odd sneaker to wear. Yeah,
maybe it's the cut too. Like it's a mid. Is it a mid or it's a three-quarter?
It's a mid. Yeah,
I don't know. Claude, do you own any, or have you owned any?
I think no, I think I owned a hybrid when I was a kid, like just another type of cross trainer, not the cross trainer one.
Right.
I think I had a low tennis version, and it had, I don't know if you guys remember that logo back in the day. It was like an oval with like an X on it.
Yes.
I must have been I must have been in grade 3.
Okay. So
I had like
a college.
white, emerald, and purple. That was the
X
color.
must mean cross trainer, like cross.
Cross, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And it was like a cursive almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, that's as close as I got to a trainer one, but not even in the same.
Right.
I kind of warmed up to their trainer one. I like once again when they did like all those fragment pairs. Do you remember those?
Yes.
There was one is like white and green. One was kind of like brownish.
White and blue?
Yeah. And I always considered picking them up because they're not like crazy high in price. Yeah. And it has a fragment tag to it. But no, I don't know. Never happened, man. I don't know.
Like you guys said, the shape in the back. I think that's it.
Yeah. Well, Travis Scott was spotted maybe a week ago about this. Like we didn't talk about it then, but I figured we'd talk about it now because let's not talk about the Travis Jordan 1 release and everything because I don't think anyone won on that.
Yeah.
On this side.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. They're putting out a lot of shoes for him. I'm getting to the point where it's too much. He's got a pair of everything now.
That's true. He's got not many models he hasn't done yet.
Yeah, so the pairs are getting, I don't know, less and less special to me, if that can even happen. So there's that. They also announced Sakai and Nike LD Waffle collabs with Fragment again and some pairs with Clot. I think there's about like 5 or 7 pairs coming out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
I
feel like it's like, I guess they're reaching like the point where they're not sure what to do. So now the collaborators are collecting with other collaborators. Right. Like it's like a collab times a collab. Like
let's double down.
Let's double down. Okay. We've done it. We've gone through every possible collaboration with individual artists. Now let's double down on these collaborations. We're going to just pair up, artists with other artists. And I don't know. It's like, it's overkill. I find.
Is it
killing the waffle?
Yeah. It's too much noise is how I refer to it. Like there's too much for me to understand about the shoe. Yeah. And I'm like, forget it. I have the two original colorways of the Sakai LD Waffle. And I feel like all these releases are like diluting the specialty of the first two. So I don't know.
But like the Travis Scott ones, the times fragment.
Yes.
I mean, there was just. I mean, it was they were Travis Scott 1 high and low, and then I guess the colorway was a fragment, and then.
Emboss the logo on it.
The embossed logo, and that's it. There's your collab times collab. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. They're nice, but I don't. Whatever.
They're getting us.
I'm not the target audience for those sneakers. So.
Yeah.
That LD waffle is going to turn into a blazer. Like,
I don't like hearing that. But you know what I like? What they did is they did the first LD waffles, right? They did like I think 5 colorways or 6 colorways, and then they made another Sakai collab, but it's like a trainer. It was like a wider shoe. The midsole was even chunkier, and they did a few colorways of that, and I liked that direction. Like they took another model and then they just did it. But now they're going back to the LD waffle and they're just pumping out all sorts of colorways. Like, mind you, the colorways are nice, but I don't know, man. Yeah. That's it.
The frag colorway is nice.
It's no miss, right? It's that dark blue with the writing on the heel with some
right.
Yeah. Any other shoes or news you guys want to chit chat about?
I think that's it. I think the
Yeah.
30s Jordan 36 was the big one for me this week because it's fresh from yesterday. But yeah, no, I don't think I got anything else.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you guys about it's good that Chloe's here with us today. I'm not quite sure about you, Sean, in terms of this particular topic. It's about closing sneaker chapters. Because I went into my sneaker closet recently, and I have one side of the wall that's dedicated to Air Penny,
Yeah.
right? And I have a lot. I have a lot of Air Penny. And to me, that's like a closed chapter. Like, I don't feel the necessity to get back into it, buy new pairs if they come out, because I have like all the old pairs.
Right.
And that I closed that chapter without even realizing that I closed it. It wasn't like a conscious decision where I sat down one day and I'm checking some boxes and I'm like, this is it, right? And I wanted to ask you guys if you have any chapters of your own that you've closed recently or like a few years ago that you actually forgot that you did close. Now, I mentioned Chloe because, of course, he is
changing and
he is Mr. Nike Air Max 95.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Chloe's evolved the most out of all of us over the time that we've known him, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, Sean, do you have any
I'm thinking there's definitely some, like, I've gone down, like, is well documented on this podcast in particular, that I've gone down paths of sneakers that I like. Okay, I gotta get all the colorways of this particular whatever, if it's an anniversary of something or whatever, and then that's it. Like, I like the Air Max ones for a bit. There was like I had forgotten all about the Air Max 90s. I'm like, what about because my first like sort of runner love was the Air Max 90, and I got a bunch of Air Max 90s, and then I started getting into Air Max 1s, and I got a bunch of those, and then the 90 came back out with the 30th anniversary, and I've forgotten all about the Air Max. I don't even want to look at them anymore. Like, I rarely even feel like I want to wear an Air Max 1 anymore. I love, and it was the flip when the anniversary of the Air Max 1 was out in 2017. I was like, I loved wearing the Air Max 1, and I didn't like how the 90s looked on my feet anymore. And then boom, the 30th anniversary of the Air Max 90 came in 2020, and I was all in on the Air Max 90, and now I don't want to wear the Air Max 1s anymore. So I go, but so I don't say I would close a door on anything. I go in waves. I go in like waves of certain sneakers that I'll avoid sometimes. I go through a period where I avoid
you're avoiding other sneakers. I think they're just coming out with so many other colorways of the 90 that you're just like,
I get swept up. Yeah. I get swept up in the anniversary and all that stuff. Yeah.
Is it also maybe adding one more colorway would not make a difference? Do you guys ever get into that mindset?
I'm done. I'm done with getting. Okay, like I just did it to this fucking jound. I got every single colorway, but forget the jound. But Air Max 1, I had so many.
Yeah,
90s, every single one, every colorway.
Yeah,
Jordan 1, you name it. And now it's like, you know what? Let me just try to keep the OGs. So I'm still trying to hunt an Air Max 1 OG. Let me keep a 90 OG and Air Max 95 OG colorway.
Yeah.
And then let me just stick to that.
Right.
Yeah.
But even at that, I'm like, I don't know, I'm having a hard time just wearing those shoes. Maybe, like I said, I'm not set up yet in this house with the wall, the sneaker room, whatever you want to call it. Everything's in boxes. It's a bitch to open boxes and find shoes.
Do you remember when you like kind of finished off your Nike Air Max 95 collection? Is it a hard stop, or there's still
I stopped because I realized, like, I'm not wearing them. Like, I have to like, I'm not wearing them anymore. I have so many. And I was, not only that, I was getting pulled to like other styles, like Boost came out, you know, and I was just like, whoa, like this is much more comfortable than Air Max 95. And then I went on this whole fucking Boost thing where I had to get every single fucking color. And now I refuse to buy a pair of Boosts.
Right.
Yeah. I remember I vividly remember the one time I made a very conscious decision to stop buying a sneaker or like a it was when I was playing basketball in high school. I was every year I wanted the new Jordan for that season of basketball. But then when I quit basketball, I made, it was a weird thing because I wanted the new Jordans that would come out every year, but I stopped myself from buying them because, well, for one, I couldn't really afford it because I was like university and stuff. But also it felt like they're made for basketball. So I wasn't playing ball anymore. So I felt like I have no business buying the new Jordan anymore. And by that time, so we're talking about like I stopped playing ball in 91, I think. So the last Jordans I got for ball were the Carmine 6s and the black infrareds. And then I didn't get a new Jordan until the Jordan 18.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, I went for a long streak. Again, initially it was because I wasn't playing basketball, but I also couldn't afford them. But then they started retroing stuff in 94, 95. So whatever extra money I may have had at the time would go to, I'd come across a Jordan 1 for $40. I come across a Jordan 2 for $65. And so I get with those. So if any sneaker money I had was going to that because it was cheaper than buying the new Jordan, but I was picking up stuff for the first time it was ever able to do that was picking up stuff that I couldn't get when I was younger. And so they were actually re-releasing, which was insane. But yeah, so that was the only time I can remember consciously deciding not to buy a sneaker anymore. I wasn't going to buy the new Jordan anymore. And again, from 91 to 2003, I guess. I didn't.
18.
Yeah. So I didn't buy anything, and I bought the Jordan 18 only because it was like his last sneaker that he ever played in, and I thought I'd want to commemorate that, so I bought those. But didn't play ball in them, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only time I consciously doing that. Yeah. Oh, you did too.
I sort of did the same thing, but then what suckered me back in was the countdown pack.
Oh yeah.
You got all the
countdown pack,
packs.
and I had to get the whole pack, everything except for I got everything except for the DMP pack.
Right. Yeah, no, I got a lot of the models that I missed when I was, I'd stopped buying new sneakers. I got a lot of them in the countdown packs.
I do some temporary stops, like for like New Balance, ALD, a million dollar. In my head, at one point, I said, I think I got a good, solid collection, like a little rotation going on. I think it's good if I just stop there because it's a nice size. You don't want, too much sometimes,
Yeah.
And I did stop. I made a conscious decision to stop, but then they did more releases, and they seem to be like attainable. So like, well, they're right there. They're right there in front of me. And now I feel like, again, I have a good amount. It's a good time to stop.
Yeah. But I have a hard time like applying rules to what I buy. Like I don't often do it. Because if I like a sneaker, I want to buy a sneaker. I don't try to think, I won't buy these sneakers because of X, Y, Z. I see a sneaker and I like it, I'll buy it. And I mean, obviously, I'm within my own lane in terms of Nike Jordan stuff, but I try not to have too many rules. I don't think.
My thing is, if I don't have a semblance of a rule, shit's gonna go wild.
Yeah,
like, I'll just buy everything.
Right. Yeah. Well, this is why I've said this many times before in the past too. Is that I really, there are sneakers outside of Nike Jordan that I think I'm attracted to. But if I go down that path, it's a fucking slippery slope, man. And then all of a sudden, I'm already having a hard time keeping my finances in check. Imagine if I had other brands I had to deal with. Oh my God.
Yeah.
A nightmare. Yeah.
I mean, in another roundabout way, like me buying shorts is kind of the same thing.
Right.
Like, the fact that I didn't stop myself from buying some sneakers is kind of chewing into my shorts budget. Not that I have a shorts budget, but I'm just saying, like, I just bought this shoe. I can't get these shorts that I want. And so if I don't put up some rules, I'm gonna go shortsless.
Yeah. And last summer was an incredible example of me going wild on other things that were not sneakers, and that was when they re-released the Agassi line of apparel, and I was doing so well not buying sneakers because like I said before on the pod, I'm a teacher and I don't get paid during the summer, and so I really got to be somewhat careful. I bank money to get me through the summer and stuff, but it's like. I was like, okay, yeah. Wasn't much coming out that I wanted sneaker wise last summer, and I can. And all of a sudden, they announced they're releasing all the Agassi stuff. I'm like, well, fuck, there goes all the money I was saving, and I went absolutely hog wild on the Agassi apparel. I went nuts, and then when it went on sale, I doubled up on shit, which is fucking ridiculous. I tripled up on shorts because they were 50% off. I tripled up on.
Do you think it's
track jackets and pants and?
It's time to close a chapter on the Agassi apparel.
No.
No.
No, if they came out with more, I'd still
tighten
buy
up
more.
the rules.
Yeah. But Chris before the pod texted me that certain sites were adding Mitchell and Ness stuff to their sites, new shorts and stuff, new stock of the shorts and stuff. And I'm like, I went on. I'm like, I gotta hold back, man, because I'm going to the end of August here. I'm not gonna get a paycheck till like probably mid-September, so I need to relax. But it's hard. It's so hard because there were a couple of pairs of shorts that I really wanted, but I'm hoping to see a sale at some point.
I have I find a pair of shorts. Oh, I double up right away. I put them both in my cart. That short times 2 is what's going on in my cart. And then I scroll down. I go, oh, they have the home version too.
Yes.
So let me add that one. Remove the times 2 and it's time 1.
They had it was Soul Stop. I think we were looking at, and they had the Soul Stop. They had a 1991 NBA All-Star shorts in the Swingman, but they only had the West. If they had West and East, I would have gotten both pairs.
I saw that and I was like, "Oh, this is like they're shooting around you. They're missing the target."
Yeah, I needed the East, but if they had the East and they had the West, I probably would have gotten both.
And I think they had the 96 All-Star Game shorts, but the West, right?
The West,
and so you needed the East for Jordan. And then they also had the East. But for the 95 All-Star Game, which Jordan didn't play
wasn't in. That's right.
I go,
were they on sale?
No,
they weren't even on sale. That's the thing.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
they're 140. Yeah, they just were. I haven't seen those shorts anywhere before.
Exactly.
So I do need them. But I need a sale. Someone have a discount code.
We just get excited about this shit. Like. Oh, they're adding styles.
Yeah, because we've seen the same shit for the last year or so.
Yeah.
And every time I check, it's the same stuff we always see. But to add more newer stock, it's like, oh man.
I get into my strategy. I'll be like, oh, they're putting their old stuff on sale because the new stuff's coming up.
That's right.
I'm preparing, but then
oh man,
I'm preparing my wallet to buy the new stuff. But I go, but the old stuff's on sale now.
That's right.
Should I spend the sale money? Should I get the sale stuff?
Yes. You should get it all of it.
Hard decisions. Maybe we need some rules.
No rules. No more rules.
No rules. Okay.
No.
You guys' shorts meets tote bags.
Tote bags.
Oh, and tote bags, the price of tote bags is bananas.
What is the price of tote bags?
Yeah, we need to get
tote
into
bags.
this.
I bought an ALD tote bag.
Oh.
I got 3 Jound tote bags. That's at least 8 pairs of shoes right there.
What?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah. But I use my tote bags. I like.
If you use them,
yeah.
Good. So you love them, then get it.
But I close the door, guys. I close the door to tote bags.
For real?
5 tote bags is enough. Yeah. I can't do it. I'm I got a problem
heard
here.
it. You heard it on the pod, okay? If you see Chloe walking around with the new tote bag, you take that bag from him.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
cut the straps.
This might be the first time tote bags ever been discussed on the pod, right? I mean, I've never heard us talk about tote bags before.
Oh man,
I didn't know tote bags were a thing.
Oh, when you have kids and you got to carry all the shit,
I guess.
Dude,
yeah.
Tote bags.
To be fair, Chloe once got tote bags. TSP, the sneaker podcast, tote bags made for all of us.
That's true. I do have
maybe that's when Chloe was crying for help and we just didn't hear it.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly it. I still got 2 pairs on ice. Those tote bags.
Two pairs of tote bags?
No, of the TSP bags.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, let's dive into our newest, most favoritist segment called Sneaker Advice.
Oh, yes.
Does anyone need a little bit of advice for their sneakers?
Do I need advice?
Yeah.
No. I get enough advice on my unsolicited advice on my Instagram page.
Chloe, you got something?
I think I learned a lesson. I think I taught myself a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
When it's too, like, I shouldn't do these tests of buying stuff just to see if I could get a second pair or a third pair. I shouldn't even go down that avenue and give myself an excuse saying, "Oh, well, that second pair was for Jen." Like, why test a different size? You know?
Yeah.
I was having too much fun. I don't know. And you know what? It took me 3 times to realize that I should have just stopped at that one. Anyway.
I feel like this has been happening a lot though, Chloe.
Yes.
Yeah, we should intervene in some way.
Yes.
And you can stop if you've carded it. That's good enough. Like that. There's your proof.
But you know how it is. It's like, oh, you go into your PayPal and then you press it, and then you might not get it. Well, I was like, at one point, I was like, okay, on the Olive, I was getting like the 6th pair. I was like, maybe if I push the what's it called? I'm paying with PayPal balance. That by the time it goes back to the Jound page, it will be like, your size is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been like, okay.
Your size was not
no. It's just W's, 6 W's.
Man, well, that's lucky. It's lucky.
Yeah.
It happens. Just enjoy it because it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
No, Sean. You're not helping the guy.
I'm the get it guy. I'm the go get him. Get it. Do it.
Get him.
But
go ahead, Claude. Sorry.
No more testing. No more going on Sneakers app or stuff like
No more
that.
testing.
And just for the fun of it, like, this should be a tough shoe to get. Let me try it without even knowing if you really, really need it.
If anything, Chloe, I hit on the black pair like you did, but you got 2. And then I got L's on the other 2 colorway, and you scored 2 on each.
Wow.
So you should just take that as a sign that you still got it.
It was meant
You
to be.
can cart like a mofo.
Yeah.
So you could just chill on the new shit, you know?
I'll take it.
A human bot. I recently wore I guess it was in between pods, so I didn't get a chance to talk about it, but I wore the Jordan 1, the PE from the New Beginnings pack.
Oh, yeah.
The white and red. So I posted those on my Instagram, and people loved the socks I was wearing. I wore a pair of a higher cut pair of socks with a red Nike swoosh, a swoosh on it, Nike swoosh. And people were like all about my socks. So I guess what I'm wondering is like, is the sock game like ever going to change? Like, can I go, because whenever I wear a no-show pair of socks, that people aren't feeling it. Mm-hmm. I'm just want to know when the pendulum swing back around so I can feel comfortable wearing no-show socks again, because I don't think people are there yet. So someone give me some advice on socks. Do I have to wear high socks for the rest of my life, or is it going to swing back?
My general rule for no-show versus crew is if it's a low, you can go no-show or crew. If it's a high, you need something.
You need it high, yeah.
Yeah. Or
that's
or
that's
you
kind
need
of how
your
I
pant
felt
to land.
To cover. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was wearing shorts, so I definitely had a higher sock, a crew sock on.
If you're wearing shorts and you want to go no-show, loosely tied is the way you need to go.
I can't go loosely tied.
Yeah, so that's,
yeah, can't
should
do
be
that.
crew.
You do it just for the photo, man. Just for the photo.
I don't know how to do it properly, though. I feel like I don't know how to people. It looks so good like a loosely laced sneaker on other people's feet. I don't know how to do it properly. It always looks sloppy when I do it. So maybe that's someone. Maybe Chloe. I mean, Chloe's the master at it. So maybe Chloe can give me a tutorial one day, or one of the listeners can give me something. Let me know how to do it. But I can't do it. I can't pull it off. It's weird. I don't know how to do it, people. I've always tied my sneakers, and That is what it is. But you were going to say something called that shoe? That shoe what?
That shoe was a beautiful ass shoe.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yes, I'm in love with them. Yeah, they
Like,
feel great on feet.
I
too.
can't. When I saw it, I was just like, wow, that's just a breath of fresh air. Just seeing that, because it's like you don't see that shit on my feet. Like I never see shit like that on my feet.
Yeah, 100%.
And then I think it's just the socks was just like extra poutine sauce all over that shit.
Well, that's a compliment coming from you guys. Thank you very much. Yeah,
It was fucking good.
It was fun wearing those. I have to admit, it was. I wore them. People were asking for me for receipts that I didn't just wear them to take the picture and put them back in the box. So I'm like, you know what?
Even if you did, that's more than a lot of what other.
Well,
people
I mean, listen,
do,
I had to walk down my driveway and then put them on my. I did leave the house. I went shopping for my nephew's birthday present, but people were still like, if I don't see a video of you walking them, didn't happen. I'm like, well, go fuck yourself.
Like, okay.
Exactly.
And that's the end of this conversation.
Exactly. But yeah, no, it was fun to wear those. I'm happy I busted them out.
Right.
No one cared. By the way, I wore them to Foot Locker and no one gave a shit. So there you go.
There you go. Really?
Yeah. I think one guy said nice shoes, but I don't think he knew what they were.
I'll stop the car and tell some people nice, whatever.
Just
to,
I do that too.
Yeah, because you want people to feel good about it. You want people to know, on some level, we're all wearing them. If we pull out some heat, you're looking for some kind of attention.
Hype is a team sport.
Right.
Yeah,
I heard that
sometimes the shit is so fire that these employees just don't know.
Yeah. And sometimes they think you don't know what you're wearing. Like the one time I wore 95 Chicago ones to Foot Locker, some guy was like, "Do you know what those are?" I'm like, the kid working there. I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you know how much they cost? They're selling for, how much they resell for?" I'm like, "I don't care, man. I paid $40 for them in 1996." And he couldn't, like, I could look at his eyes were like, "What?" Like he couldn't understand that I'd had them that long and the number I just said. And it's like, oh man, it's funny to be this old. Yeah.
Let's get into a few audience
I had one
messages.
more.
Go,
please.
please.
For you guys. Sorry, guys. Okay.
No, go for it.
So I had this problem this week. I had to find a pair of shoes to get out of the house. So, and it was rushing. Like I had to load 3 kids and bags and diaper bag and all that shit. And I'm fucking spinning in circles and I wanted to wear heat. I really wanted to wear heat. This was the problem. I'm opening all these boxes and I'm like, shit, this is going to lead to undesing a pair of shoes.
Oh man.
And I couldn't do it. And the reason why is because I still haven't pulled out my camera. My camera is somewhere in one of those boxes upstairs. And I kind of want to take a picture of it, DS, or buy a box or whatever it is laid out on my floor before I could actually put a crease in it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because you want that shot before it's creased, and then you'll have plenty of those shots with it on feet, right? Mm-hmm. So it led to me wasting time and getting yelled at because in the end I ended up wearing a fucking pair of shoes that was by the door. But
man.
couldn't get it in it. I couldn't get it in me to fucking just pull it out, rip off the tag, and just go.
Yeah.
I wanted to wear the Bodega New Balance.
Oh, that's a beautiful shoe.
Yeah.
But okay, this is what I can maybe share with you is that if it's a shoe that's been kept DS for this long, right, it's probably something very special. Okay. Whether it's in DS form or creased, because it's so special, it doesn't matter when you take the photo, even if it's by the box. Like it's going to be special because if it wasn't that high of a tier, it'd probably be already worn.
It's tough, man. it's I wanted that or the ALD 1300s in green.
Yep.
Like I wanted a tan or a green pair of shoes to go with the fit. And then I got in the car and I was like, I backed it out and I was like, fuck, I have 2 pairs of neutrals Jordan 1s, I could have just wore all white and I would have been safe, right? And I would have one on ice and one to just finally rock.
sure,
And I was like, fuck. I even said it last time I was potting that I got to fucking just wear them. And I fucking, I think I was 2 in the.
Yeah.
It was at the bottom of the pile. And I think I was thinking too much running, like a low cut shoe.
You were on a mission for those. Yeah. I know
I
when I
have to find a camera. Fuck.
Yeah, better get on that. I know when I unds the New Beginnings pack, the first time I did was I wore the airships first, and I knew if I hesitated too long, like when I opened the box to do it, I was like, if I open this box and I start staring at the shoes, I'm not wearing them. So the first thing I did, both shoes come with each pair. One pair has each pair has a lace bag attached to one of the shoes. So I'm like, okay, open the box and rip off the fucking lace bag of the pair you're gonna wear. So I knew I was gonna wear the ships. I opened the box and I didn't even think about it. I opened the box, I ripped that lace bag right off. And once the lace bag was ripped off, I'm like, okay. It's to me, in my mind, that's already unds. Even though it hasn't been on my foot, like I've broken the seal, I've broken that the little plastic string or whatever that holds the lace bag on. I was like, okay, it's done. And now I can lace them up, and then lacing them up was a whole other I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? I'm lacing them up, but it was like once the laces are going in like that, it was. But I knew if I took 1 second longer to look at the shoes before I took them out of the box, it wasn't gonna. I was gonna put them back in the box and close that fucking thing back up. Yeah. So I opened the box and bam, ripped the fucking lace bag right off.
Yeah, that's what happened with the bodega.
Technique.
Yeah,
I was looking at them. I'm like, so good, and then I'm like, shit, which laces do I do? Like, too many options.
Yeah.
You know what the problem is with the New Balance is that the plastic tag, you don't have to rip it off. You can just bend it and it slips through the eyelet. So it's like you can put it back in.
Oh yeah,
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And also, I also want to mention that your unds technique is exactly like my going into the swimming pool technique.
You rip it off like a Band-Aid.
It's cold. The water's always cold, not warm enough. My rule is I get in the water, and within 3 seconds I need to dive in, like head first, and just swim around. Yeah. And then it's comfortable. But you can't think about it too much.
No. I know myself too well, and if I had hesitated for a half a second, those shoes would not have been on my feet.
It's funny, man.
Rip off that lace bag. Done.
All right. We have a few audience messages. Some of them have to do with sneaker advice. Right?
Oh, so nice.
There's one. Nice. It says from @Gabe_Schneider. He goes, huge fan of the sneaker podcast. I was listening to the last episode and heard you talk about potentially getting the New Balance 2002 R Selehe Bembury. I would highly recommend picking up this pair. I got them about 2 weeks ago, and I don't regret it at all. The materials are absolutely beautiful. It's a little late, but they are an amazing summer shoe.
Very nice.
Remember you guys said to go with the Jordan 1 Low?
Right.
And I was like, okay, let me listen to the guys. But then this guy came in with the New Balance. So I was like, I don't know what to do again. He goes, they're a hard hitter. Can't go wrong with the particle gray Jordan 1s either.
Sure.
He goes, thanks for the hours of content. Gets me through my workday. Always look forward to new episodes.
Nice.
Right. And he adds on, also, maybe a cool topic for the podcast could be favorite shoes that are nostalgic for you guys, or favorite holiday sneakers. Which holiday has the best sneakers? Would love to hear your guys talk about that. Thanks again.
Holiday sneakers.
Let's just do holiday sneakers real quick.
I mean, I've gone through my nostalgic sneakers. Probably more than people care to hear about. Do you mean holiday sneakers? Like sneakers that you wear around the holidays?
Holiday
or holiday
has the best theme sneakers. Like I think
Easter pack, Halloween pack,
Easter, Christmas pack.
Right. Oh shit.
The ones I can tolerate the most are the Christmas pack ones. But it was more because I loved what Nike basketball did for a few years with like the Kobe Grinch, even the LeBron Christmas. Like I think LeBron 8 Christmas.
Right.
Those were cool. Like they did the Kobe's. They did well for like a few numbers. Kobe 8. It was like this weird one too. I think I could handle Christmas the most. The others I really don't participate in. Like I'll never get a Halloween theme or an Easter one.
Is Shattered Backboard? Is that kind of Halloween? I know it's not. It's based on the orange.
No.
The orange.
There's also Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Right. Those Air Force Ones.
I don't.
The hearts and shit.
Yeah.
I think for me,
I
think it would be Cyber Monday for me.
That's a good one. A black and
That's
white.
a good one, actually. I'm going to switch my answer to that.
Here, these are kind of Cyber Mondays, aren't they?
There you
Cyber
go.
Monday center courts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that is a holiday.
I'm not a holiday sneaker guy. I guess I can't even think of one I would care about.
No, I don't normally do the thing. I don't do the theme thing.
Yeah,
but if I had to pick, like there've been some good colorways in like, yeah.
Even though it's not a holiday, but even though I'm Canadian, I like the U.S. Olympic colorways of different sneakers. Like even Penny's sneaker from '96.
Oh yeah,
I actually got a pair of those.
What are those called? I have them.
I'm blanking on the name too.
No. How do we not remember this?
I know. It's gonna just
Zoom Flight 96.
Yeah, Zoom Flight 96. That's it.
That was a great shoe.
Great shoe. Yeah.
Great shoe.
Yeah.
I love the 6 on the back. Yeah.
So I'm a fan of the Olympic stuff. U.S. Olympic stuff. That's not a holiday, so it doesn't really matter. I changed your theme there, buddy.
You did.
Gabe.
So thanks for the message. Okay, we have another message. This one's from Jose. His username is at YesWayJose93.
I like that.
And he shared like a story, like a screenshot of his quality order.
Oh, very
and he's
nice.
like, just made my first quality purchase. And he's picked up a pair of snap trousers in light gray. He picked up an organic easy tee.
Yes.
And he picked up some smiley masks.
Nice.
And he's like, shout out to the whole Sneaker Podcast crew for putting me on. Awesome.
I hope he used our coupon code 20 TSP.
Actually, yeah, I didn't even check that. Yeah, he did. Discount.
Excellent.
There's a discount.
Nice.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Jose. Yeah. He's like, thank you. Excited for the pants. We're all excited for the pants.
I don't have those pants. Those are the very nice pants. I was looking at those on their website yesterday, and I'm looking forward to getting a pair at some point.
Way Jose.
Yes, way Jose 93.
This guy needs his own pair of shoes for that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we have one more question.
Sure.
It has to do with our little chat with Jimmy Offshore from StockX.
Cool.
Right?
Nice.
That was the last episode it's like a bonus episode that we released. We played a little game where we had 3 tiers of budgeting.
Yeah.
And you could pick a shoe. Both Jimmy and Sean were way off on their budget, but hey, that's what we do.
That's right.
We have a message from Greg, aka _ his at _ Soul Tunes. Right. He's telling us what he would have picked for those 3 tiers of pricing.
Well, it's easy to do it when you're sitting at home.
True. Not under the gun.
Not on the spot.
So he has we gave a $500 budget, a $1,000 budget, and a $2,000 budget. For the $500, he goes, I would get the Infrared 6.
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty good shoe.
Yeah.
For $1,000, I would get the Union Jordan 4s in the Noir colorway. I do believe you're over budget on that shoe.
I think so.
Right?
I would say so.
But beautiful shoe. For $2,000, he would get the Off-White Jordan 5 muslin colorway.
Oh.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
I think, you're within budget for that one. And that is a good pick.
Is this USD dollars? USD?
No, we were playing in Canadian. Yeah, we were playing Canadian. So, thanks
like
for your choices. Yeah.
Very nice.
Cool. Yeah,
good picks.
Very good picks. I think that's about it. Do you guys have anything else? You have a few shout outs you want to dole out before we close this up?
I'm good.
All right. So to all the audience, thank you for joining us and taking the time. And you can download and listen to the Sneaker Podcast anywhere podcasts are broadcast. Sean Collard, please tell the people where they can find you on socials.
At SCollar23 and at OG Support Group.
OG Support Group, shout out. Chloe, please tell the people where they can find you.
At Chlorel.
And you can find myself at Christopher.Chu. Be sure to follow us at the Sneaker Podcast on Instagram. Join us again next week. Possibly, we might be going on break. We might be doing some extra stuff. We don't know. One love, all the sneakers. Peace.
Peace.